Let's check out one final example. So the following frequency table shows the number of hours of sleep students had on the night before their exam. Create a dot plot, then find the measures of central tendency. We are given a frequency table, and now we gotta convert this into a dot plot. After we have the dot plot, we're gonna get the mean, the median, and the mode. So here we see that uh, 3 hours, we only got one student who slept 3 hours. For 4 hours, we don't have anybody that slept 4 hours. For 5 hours, we had four students who slept this amount. So that's how the data is getting interpreted. So let's go ahead and create the dot plot now. And we begin by creating a number line here. And here, let me just write this as x. Let me write this as y. Your x values are always going to be the values that go on the number line here. And then the y's are going to be your frequencies. So let's go ahead and mark 3 all the way to 8. Now I have my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's begin to count the frequencies. So for 3 hours, we had one student. That means we're going to have one dot above 3. And let's check out 4. So for 4, we don't have any students, so we're going to leave this blank. So let's move on to 5. For 5 hours, we have a frequency of 4. 4 students slept 5 hours, so let's draw 4 red dots above 5. For 6 hours, we have a frequency of 2. For 7 hours, we have a frequency of 1. And for 8 hours, we have a frequency of 1. So I'm going to draw one red dot above each one of these. And we have our dot plot completed. The final part of this question is to address the measurements of central tendency. So we have to get the mean, median, and mode. Let's begin with the mean. To calculate a mean from a dot plot, we're going to get these values, and we're going to multiply them by their frequency, and then we're going to add them together. After we do that, then we're going to divide by the number of red dots that we have here. So let's go ahead and do 3 times 1. We're going to add that by 5 times 4. We're going to add that to 6 times 2, and then 7 times 1, 8 times 1. Now let's count the red dots here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to divide all of this by 9. And let's go ahead and calculate this. So we get that 3 times 1, that's 3. We're going to add that by 5 times 4, which is 20, plus 6 times 2, which is 12, plus 7 times 1, which is 7, plus 8 times 1, which is 8. And again, all of this is getting divided by 9. So let's go ahead and do or calculate the numerator here. And here I'm getting a total of 50, and we're dividing this by 9. And for this part here, I encourage you to do it freehand, since here it's actually not that bad. But again, if you need to use a calculator, just plug them in. I'll let you be the judge of that. So here we have 50 over 9, and if we put that in the calculator, we're going to get approximately 5.6. So that is going to be the mean. So we have a mean of approximately 5.6, rounding to the nearest tenth here. Let's go ahead and get the median now. To get the median, we're going to begin shaving off the edges. So let me cancel out an item on the left, and that means I have to cancel an item on the right. Let's keep on doing it. Cancel one on the left, cancel one on the right, cancel one on the left, cancel one on the right, cancel one on the left, cancel one on the right. So here the median is going to be 5. So let's write that down. Median is going to equal 5 because we land here at 5. Now, if you're ever in a position where you have 2 red dots, you're just going to add the indicator value and divide it by 2. So if For example, if I had, for some reason, I had this, I would just do 5 plus 5 and divide by 2. If I had that scenario, I would just do 5 plus 6 and then divide by 2. I'd get a 5.5. But anyways, we were here, so that's why the median is 5. Let's go ahead and grab the mode now. And the mode is the value with the most frequency, or the one with the highest peak. And here 5 has the highest peak. It has 4 dots. So the mode is 5. Let's go ahead and record that. Mode is 5, because again 5 is the one with the highest peak. And there we have it. We have our dot plot. We have the measures of central tendency. So do the last problem and I'll see you on the next lesson.